on camera too much. But is anyone here? A few people liked it. Let's see. Hey, everybody. Is anybody here? I haven't done this in over a year, so I got to remember how to figure out what I'm doing. If anybody is here, just go ahead and shout out in the chat. Because, yeah. I don't remember how this works. Oh, participants. Here we go. Okay, somebody else was there. Here we go. Yeah. Oh, Josh is here. Hey, Josh.
Hi, Josh. I don't think you've been here with us before.
You would love this place.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we are in what? I'm sorry, I always forget which house the visitor center is.
We are in Hayner House. This is an 1850s mansion. It was pretty well destroyed before they found it, before they rescued it and moved it here. And you're behind the scenes right now. This is the back kitchen. So we're doing all the prep work that we possibly can. We've got 30 guests coming tonight, 5 staff and volunteers, I think. So this is one of the biggest things we've done.
The biggest.
Yeah. I wouldn't ordinarily do this, but this is a special place, so we're making it happen.
Let's see. Okay, and I was gonna do this on my phone so I could turn around. Then I realized I never downloaded the YouTube Studio app, and I'm not gonna do that right now. So bear with me. While he's doing that, I can show you some of the cool stuff they've got in here, including some awesome hair art. This is one of my favorite things about being here in the visitor center. And right now they've got this paired with an interesting exhibit on early Jewish life in Cincinnati. And then more amazing hair art. You'll enjoy this. And then, oh, the Wi-Fi is good in here. This is a nice clear image. We've got some folks waiting around. I was going to show you one of the beautiful portraits in there I really love, but there's still folks in there because the museum closes at 5. So if you can see this beautiful porch, we're actually inside a gorgeous, gorgeous building right now. But what Heritage Village is they've actually collected buildings from all over Cincinnati, the greater area. In a minute here, we'll take a walk outside and check them out.
I can take a break here
Whenever? Okay, well, let's go. Let's let the bartender gather up his stuff. He's batching cocktails.
Yep, we are getting an 1849 whiskey punch ready right now.
We might hang out a little bit too and see if anybody else comes in. Right now, we're taking Josh on a tour.
Oh, well, it's good to see you, Josh.
I saw Naomi made the paper. That's really great. Oh, let's see.
That's good.
Yeah.
Josh, I don't know if you've... Is Josh still there?
I think he is, yeah. He hangs in there with us.
Oh, yeah. We're using the Buffalo Trace, Rye Mash, White Dog.
Oh, there's everything he said. All of your chat just loaded. Okay, good. It's not just me loving hair art. Good. That all just loaded. Just got back from giving tours of the 1850s cabin, pouring a drink now. That's awesome.
We're on the same page today. Yeah, this is the Buffalo Trace, Rye Mash, White Dog. We're doing in this 1849 whiskey punch. Yeah, should be pretty good. I tested it last night with the wheated mash, and that was very good as well.
That smells really good.
Yeah.
Well, hi. All right. Well, should we go outside?
Yeah, want to take a walk?
We can take a walk and see how far the Wi-Fi actually goes on this.
Well,
he says that looks excellent.
Awesome.
I think there's a lag on the chat. That's okay.
Okay, let me gather up my things.
It says there's another person in here. I need to learn how to see all this stuff in here. Somebody's trying to come in and keeps getting kicked out, I think. Okay. Somebody keeps trying to come in. Let's see. At some point I had figured out how to have it show me participants.
Oh, it says 3.
Yeah, it does. And it had given me a list at some point. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, hang on. There we go. Yeah, someone else is in there. Oh, well, we'll go back to the chat. Okay. You tell me if you can see what looks on here. It makes sense. All right. We're going to take a walk.
Yeah. I was looking around. Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
Okay, I'll go a little slower, hon. We have to let the image catch up.
Oops.
Hey.
You want to go to the escape room?
Yeah.
Yeah. For the Victorian Barroom Event.
Oh, right.
So yeah, we're doing Victorian drinks. We're stretching from the 1820s all the way to the 1880s.
Yeah, stroll through the village.
Yeah.
Yeah, so these folks were here for an escape room earlier. They do this here at the village too. Did y'all make it out?
We were, I was down, I had it on my schedule at 3 o'clock. I had it on their schedule for 1:30.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
So they're going to do it for us after the 3 o'clock.
Gotcha.
Okay.
If they locked me in Oakland House, I would just not try to get out.
Yeah. Oh, that sucks. So here's the gift shop. They have plenty of great stuff in here. But here is the actual village. Go ahead and walk slow. Let the image catch.
Oh, there's
Walk. See, yeah, I did not enjoy that. Let's see. See how's the Wi-Fi doing? Is it still there?
I guess. I don't know.
Okay. Are we still? Looks like. Oh, I have to get in the shade to see.
Well, we were delighted to see they had apple trees. Obviously, anybody who's been watching the show knows that that's actually why we do this. It's really wanting to bring back old time apple brandy. So yeah, it's neat to see.
And up here is our favorite house in the whole place.
Possibly the whole world.
This is our ideal house. This is where we would like to live.
This is the Elklick House. Years ago, I've been coming here for probably 30 years. They thought it was built in the 1870s. And certainly this style of architecture was still being done in the 1870s. But they later on found documentation of it existing in the 1840s, which was the early end of the Carpenter Gothic style. So
I'm gonna check that the Wi-Fi is still working now. I'm under the shade. Oh yeah, I think we're still. Let's see. Can people still? Yeah, think we're still there. Oh, somebody said the audio is synced up. Thank you, Andrew Chavez. Appreciate that. Josh has still got Wi-Fi. Thank you, guys. You're a great audience. You let us know we're still here.
So yeah, if you see it up here, yeah, originally they thought it was built in the 1870s. It turned out it was the 1840s, which are kind of the bookends of the Carpenter Gothic style. It's just amazing inside. I don't know if the door's open and we'll be able to make it inside. But yeah, if we could pick a place to live, that would be it. It's the grandest house in the village. It's apparently very haunted, but by benevolent, happy spirits, from what we've heard.
Yeah, we've heard that from multiple different people who've worked here. It's not just like one person. They're all like, yeah, there's some friends in there. Just look at it. Isn't it so beautiful?
Well, the neat thing about this one, too, is the back portion actually is an 1820s cottage, and they built the Carpenter Gothic style onto the front in the 1840s. And there's a very similar diagram in Andrew Jackson Downing's book that he published in 1850, and he did have you building that back section onto it. Just in this case, it happened to be the back section was already there, and so they just built the rest.
Let's see if we can get the back. I mean, we can go around back and show people. They're hanging in with us. Let's see. Let's see. They used to have some very friendly chickens off to the side here, but I don't think they're there anymore. Which, I mean, obviously it was all better with chickens.
Yeah. If you think life was hard for people in the old days, just think how it was for chickens.
Oh, maybe that's the new coop. Maybe are there chickens over there?
I don't think so.
There used to be. Okay, so where is the original part and what's the add-on?
Okay, so to my knowledge, That's from the 1820s. That's from the 1840s. And of course, they've had.
I leave it to you to look at the camera and make sure you're still.
Yeah. So the back part jutting off is from the 20s. And of course, they've had a very, very long time to meld the two.
It's seamless.
Yeah. And like I say, that part of the design was part of this design of house. It just happened that was already there.
Wow. Are we doing anything in here tonight?
I don't think so. That's
cool. They also have historic-based teams come out here and play a lot in this field. So there's actually a big recreated baseball league locally here in Cincinnati, and they'll come play out here. I did not know this until recently, but I have recently, through what seems like very random reasons, subscribed to the Historical Society of Michigan. Has this absolutely great periodical they put out every month. It's a magazine, great articles, and several of them recently have made me realize how much like baseball today. We have Little League, high school, and then we have, AAA major leagues, and that's it. And there used to be all of these cool regional leagues that, like, because you couldn't watch it on TV, you waited till like a regional league and a team came to town. And so they recreate that out here. They have a lot of people who are not professionals the way they would have been at the time, but volunteers recreating the regional leagues, the stuff that wasn't the majors, but also wasn't just T-ball. And that I think is really, really neat. Sorry, that's just my recent thing I've been reading up on.
Yeah. Should we take a walk down the path?
Yeah, let's see how far the Wi-Fi takes us. I tell you what, while we know we still have Wi-Fi, why don't you tell people what we're doing here, why we're here?
Look at the front of the house, you think?
Yeah. Yeah, and it looks like we've got 5 folks here now. A whole 5 people have joined us. Hey, Max. Max says we can't, he swears he can see a ghost up there. Normally I debunk you, but you never know around here. This building in particular. That is.
It locked the door. I was hoping to take you inside. But this is the porch of the Elk Lick house. Again, our favorite house in the world. What we're doing here tonight.
Why don't you sit on that side because there won't be glare in your face.
So what's that?
There.
Okay.
Away from the sun.
Okay, so we're here at the Heritage Museum. Newest one is a ticket booth from 1906. So it just barely breaches into the 20th century. I guess the latest 19th century building here is the schoolhouse from the 1890s, which they are still working on restoring. They just got a donor to cover the replacement of the roof. So that's an uphill battle for a place like this. Most places just have to worry about restoring and maintaining 1 or 2 buildings. They've got a whole system of them here. And so they got the schoolhouse moved, and they're still working on raising the money to get that done. So if anybody wants to contribute to Heritage Village, you might want to ask them, what they might need, how you might be able to contribute to the restoration of the schoolhouse. It's from the 1890s. It's a really neat thing. So we'll actually be doing a punch there, an 1849 punch tonight. We're doing 4 drinks tonight as the Victorian Barroom.
Tell me if I need to move the camera.
Oh, you're good.
Okay.
So when I come back, and so at the schoolhouse, we'll be doing a punch. And if you read old medical advice, as long as you don't take too much, punch is a very healthful, wholesome drink. All right. So great for the kids. I don't think we allow kids in here tonight, but that's what we're going to be doing. We're actually